Right. I don't know where to start. I'll start with my face. This is Brandon from Southend and you're watching my self-portrait.
Ain't it strange? How we're stranger, but ain't it strange?
There's paints. That'll do. Oh, I got it the wrong way round.
Can you tell us about Sen again?
Hold on, let me just get finished doing my face.
So let me tell a story about how love really is. Starts to slow with flirty texts and then a day is up next. I've got winners and cheese smiles. I'm thinking, should I go for the kiss?
So it started really just from wanting to start a band or anything. There was not really a big story behind it. Our bass player, Ronnie, we both went to the same primary school and secondary school. We were both kicked out at the same secondary school as well. I was always the one that was sort of playing guitar more. He kind of just picked it up and put it down, and for the longest time I always tried to get him to pick up a guitar. So it wasn't until years later I bumped into him at Morrisons that he was working at in Canvey Island. And I was looking for a bass player at the time. The next day I gave him my bass and that was it. He joined the band. Alex, the drummer, I was working some really rubbish job at the time in an office. I absolutely hated it. I remember sitting there at my desk, bored out of my mind. I was thinking, how am I going to find the drummer? Because I'd been going to open mic nights and all of that and asking people and no one was interested. And I thought, oh, I'll just type in drummer on Instagram. So I literally just put in drummer, and because drummers usually put drummer as their name or bio on Instagram, it will come up. And he came up, I shoot him a message, and then he joined. It's really not that interesting, you know, it's not like there was an explosion and then they just, you know, came out of nowhere or anything like that. But it's better than us meeting at a music uni, isn't it? The Jam, Nirvana. Yeah, I'd say those are the two main influences. I like lots of other bands like Dr. Feelgood, 70s rock music like T-Rex and stuff like that, you know. Who writes the songs? I do. It was influenced by people who go to the Windmill in Brixton. I always kind of felt that whole scene was really cliquey and really snobby. You know, you'd meet some of the people that go there a lot and they really just point their nose down at you and like talk to you like you're rubbish and that, you know. So they think because they're part of this little scene and that they're like better than everyone, but you know, a lot of them are really rich and, you know, really fake and, you know, try and act all poor and stuff like that. What I really can't get behind, you know. There's not really anything glamorous about poverty. And you see these people in places like that, who, you know, they're living in places, you know, like Kensington and all that, all these lovely areas. And they're talking and walking and dressing like that, you know, it's so fake. Can't stand it at all. So yeah, that's what influenced the song, I suppose. Probably our song called Thank You, because that one I feel really is, that sounds like exactly how I wanted it to. All the other songs I don't really feel like because we're still a new band, I don't really feel like we've found our studio sound just yet. But when we recorded that, it just, every take that I'd done, whether it was guitar or vocals or whatever, every time I finished it, I was like, this is going so well, and I just loved it, you know. Favourite venues? Oh, probably the 100 Club. I've got a couple, but I'd say the 100 Club for me is probably the most like iconic London venue that it's still about. Soulless, boring, lovely. We played in Edinburgh and Glasgow. It was great. I'd say Edinburgh was slightly better because you've got the new town and the old town in Edinburgh, where Glasgow is pretty much old town, I think at least. But yeah, we went to King Tut's Wawa Hut. I played there. I've done a little acoustic session there. That's where Oasis got signed by Alan McGee. So it was really cool to go there. Coriander, what, the seasoning? Yeah. It's all right, you know. Yeah. I've just gotten into cooking, you know, because I'm not very good at it, but I've started, you know, I've mastered how to make a spaghetti bolognese now, so I can do that. So I'm sort of like, lived on my own for a long portion of my life, and you know, I used to just eat Tesco meal deals every night for like pretty much the longest of time, because every time I'd cook, I never knew what seasoning was. I know this sounds really silly, but I would make a spaghetti bolognese and I would have no seasoning or nothing. And it's like, why does this not taste like the one that my mum makes? I'm literally using the spaghetti, the salt and the mince. It's like, what am I doing wrong? So I just kind of sacked off cooking for like the longest of time. But I'm sort of trying to get back into it now. I'm like, since I've discovered seasoning, that's it. I'm like, but I go a bit overboard. I've kind of invented the spicy, what's it called, spaghetti bolognese. That I put a bit too much of something in it, and I was eating it once. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, well off. But yeah, Oasis, I think. Crocs or sandals? Sandals. Oh, Mexican food, I love that. Quesadillas and that is Mexican, isn't it? Yeah, they're lovely. I'll be 100%. I don't drink cocktails or anything like that. I once got given a pina colada. Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. I don't know how anyone drinks that. Pubs, 100%. In clubs, it's just filled with so many lads who are trying to act hard and that, you know. They're walking around looking for a fight, starting on you. I don't know, it's kind of the same in pubs. It depends where you go, you know. I like venues. I like music venues. It's like you can walk around a music venue, and if you bump into someone, you dance and you have a good time, you drop your beer or whatever, don't really matter. You walk into a pub or a club and you accidentally nudge someone, they're trying to offer you out for a fight and all of this. It's just like, what's your problem? It's because they're trying to impress birds. It's like these blokes walk around constantly like eyeing up birds, seeing if they're looking at them, you know, just like looking for a fight all the time. And you know, I can't stand all of that macho stuff. It's embarrassing. What the future looks like for Soaked: more music, more gigs, more fun. I'll probably keep doing it until it's not fun anymore. I love gigging. We gig quite a lot compared to most other bands.
Possible say so, it's about friendship.
No, they're not all sold out and like jam-packed gigs. Sometimes we're playing to literally like 2 people. And then other nights we're doing it and there's like 200 people there. It's like, I love that. I love just constantly being active and keeping the ball rolling. Yeah. You know, so it's kind of that, just keeping up on the momentum, trying to keep the ball up in the air. More gigs, more music, and hopefully I'll just see where it takes me. Kind of, but I haven't really taken it that seriously because I can't. When I'm doing art, I like to really get into it, but this I just kind of had a bit of fun with. I think it looks like me. I think it looks better than me. Right, hold on. I'm just going to add a little bit of stuff like this. I'll do. Pucker. Right, you guys ready? This is my self-portrait, everyone. Hope you like it. I think it's captured my essence well, my facial expressions, but here we go. What do you think? Good? Yeah, thank you. So what I've done here is I've kind of done the cuffs. I ain't even got a leather jacket with the same bits as that, but imagine I've got my curly hair, was multiple different colours, because my actual hair, where I work outside, my hair's been sort of ruined by the sun, so parts of it are now blonde for some reason. So I kind of added that there with the yellow, bit of brown there, bit of black there, red lips, kind of a bit similar. Yeah, it does. I think it's all right, you know. It kind of reminds me of something that Yoko Ono would do, or John Lennon, you know. I mean, if you don't make that comparison, other people would say it's a bit rubbish. But if you frame it as like, oh, Yoko Ono done this, or John Lennon, suddenly you look at it and you're like, oh wow, that's really good. It's got like loads of deep meaning and stuff. So yeah, when you look at it, imagine Yoko Ono done this or John Lennon, and it's that art style. It's not rubbish, it's unique, it's avant-garde, as the people from the Windmill would say. I've been Brandon from Soaked. This is my self-portrait. I think I've done a good job. But yeah, thank you.